That's so awesome the way that works. What I did last week with the kettle corn was always kind of how I assumed that caramel corn was made. You use some brown sugar, you put it in the oil, all really the same. When I was researching for this video, I found that not only am I wrong, but I can't find any record of anybody doing that. Now, I haven't scoured the internet, but I have watched like the top 7 videos on YouTube and done a fair amount of research. So we're gonna try it and see what we get. And in the past 2 videos, I've been filling this bowl. You don't have to do that. If you just want to fill this bowl, use a 1/4 cup of popcorn, and half of that is 2 tablespoons of oil, and a half of that is a tablespoon of sugar. You might want to use a little bit more oil since we're using such small amounts there. So that's a 1/2 cup of a high heat oil. We're gonna turn that on high. I want to put a couple of tester kernels in. Put the lid on. Then I'm going to measure out a 1/4 cup of this brown sugar we made a couple weeks ago. And in that video, I show you why you need to pack brown sugar. This entire pint-size mason jar was actually only a cup of sugar. Once those tester kernels pop, I'm going to get my sugar in there. I'm going to stir it all around to make sure that it's evenly dispersed, otherwise it'll clump up. Give it just a couple seconds to come back up to temperature, and then I'm going to add my popcorn. There we go. And this is all going to come out at once. There we go. So you want to be a little closer to the ground. This is behaving a little bit differently, but it is all melted. It's a little more strandy, or maybe since the sugar is clear, I just couldn't see it clearly enough before. I'm gonna go ahead and add my popcorn and cover. Now, since we're working with molasses here, and this is a little bit more likely to burn, I am gonna move it around enough to just make sure I'm not gonna burn anything. This is taking a little bit, but it smells amazing. Stopped popping. Toss that around a little bit. Salt. Pepper. Just kidding. All right. So not quite what I was expecting. Let's give that a second to cool down. All right. the texture is definitely more like a kettle corn. It has a little bit of a richer flavor. Doesn't really have a caramel flavor. Does it scratch the caramel corn itch? No, but it's fun. And this was a lot easier than making a separate batch of caramel. I wonder if I put some ginger on this, if it would taste like a ginger snap. That's so awesome the way that works. You guys, get in the kitchen and let your hunger be your inspiration. I was inspired to try this, and although it didn't scratch the caramel corn itch, I found ginger snap popcorn.